It has been a while since I've done a super long ladder pushing video, and I wanted to hop in with some 3.0 Expo today. Also, I'm going to be posting this video at a different time, so if you do like this time frame for posting, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the super long ladder pushing video. How's it going, everybody? We are here bright and early in the morning to grind some Clash Royale. I'm pretty excited to play today. Just hopefully going to go up a couple hundred trophies on this account, playing some 3.0 Expo with the Heroic Knight. Definitely been loving this deck a lot recently, but we've got some news to talk about as well. I'm going to go Expo left-hand side since he doesn't really have his golden in cycle, which is one of the best counters. But the news that I am referring to is we have two new heroes announced in this game. So Magical Archer and Evolution Barbarrel are coming out. I'm pretty, Barbarrel, I'm going to rage. I'm going to be honest, that card is going to make me rage many, many times. Basically, it's similar to the goblins where you can just pop it for one elixir and the Barbarrel will literally roll again, like quite literally. You roll the Barbarrel, pop the ability, and then it rolls again. It's kind of absurd in my opinion. I'm not sure exactly how broken it'll be, but man, that card definitely looks like it could be broken. But I'm just going to go for the Tesla down low. I haven't seen any clips of the Magical Archer actually yet, so I have no idea if it's going to be good or not. But I'm assuming since it is the 10-year anniversary and they've been, working on all these updates, they're going to have a pretty good heroes for these next two seasons, or this next season, I guess. The next two heroes they put out are going to be pretty good is what I'm saying. But I'm going to go for the Knight to back right here, and I'm waiting for them to drop like a hero Ice Wiz or something, and then I'm just going to have to play heroes in my deck at all times because I'm going to love it that much. But I'm going to go archers like this. I think that we're in the right direction. I just want to be positive today. I don't want to have any negativity. Number one with this game and number two in my life, because there's been a lot of that recently and have had some not great things happening family wise and all that stuff, just life, and it's kind of rough. But I'm happy to be here recording, and I'm very blessed to be just sitting here playing a video game and talking to y'all. That makes me literally makes my day, genuinely. I'm not just saying that. But I'm gonna go Skellies on top of this. It's genuinely a blessing. So I'm gonna go Electro Spirit to tank for the Golden Knight, go for the Knight down low right here. And yeah, 3.0 easily the best deck, I guess best meta deck in the meta, or best Expo deck in the meta. I can't speak today, apparently. But he's got Ram Rider, Golden Knight, kind of an interesting variation. I'm going to Fireball that just to try and get some chip damage. I think we need to keep the lead. He's got a Valkyrie, which is a little bit interesting in this deck as well. His deck, I feel like, doesn't have the synergy that a normal, Ram Rider-ish win condition deck with Golden Knight should have. But I'm fine with it. We're just going to go Knight to back and take our time. I guess he put in Valk probably because he was most likely tired of facing Piggies. He also has Demolisher, so yeah. Demolisher, Valk, Golden Knight. I would hate to play Royal Hogs against this guy. He would literally bully you, but yes, it is the 22nd today, right? Yeah, the 22nd, and tomorrow is the update where we're going to have only 3 special slots instead of 4, so I'm pretty darn excited to see how the meta kind of shifts and changes a bit with only those 3 slots, and I'm actually hyped, like, genuinely, to see if the game gets better and people start playing again. So I'm going to go for the Knight to back. We have lots of archers, just going to keep splitting them over and over and over again. Let's try and block this Golden Knight from getting a dash on my Tesla if I can. He doesn't even use the ability. That's completely fine. Really bad Demolisher by him. Completely gets walloped by my Tesla. When's the last time you heard somebody say wallop, like, genuinely? Okay. Let's go Expo on this left-hand side, try and start being the aggressor, since, I mean, we're not really having any troubles defending, but I think that I want to be pressuring so he doesn't just continuously spam me, and eventually I'll make a mistake if he does. Let's go Knight like this, Skellies as well, and Log, just to make sure we can push that off and hopefully get a little lock. Now, we don't get a lock, I don't think, right here, but what I can do is go for, well, let me not do that. I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this and reset with our archers. I was going to go for the Expo other side, but I feel like we're going to get punished if I do, so I'd rather just play it safe and now go Expo since we have the archers at about 50% capacity, and they are going to go for the Ram Rider right there. Let's get a Tesla down like this. This guy does have a top, I think, 80-something finish I saw at the beginning, so it's not going to be a cakewalk, that's for sure. Can he get back to Pekka, or is he going to go Golden Knight? He does not get anything down. The Ram Rider jumps. Dude, I'm not going to lie. That interaction was really lucky, but I will take it for sure. Pop the ability, keep that Knight distracting the Golden Knight, and that's almost GG's because of one Ram Rider doing the little hop over the river quickly. I'm going to go Expo like this, force out even more elixir from the opponent. Tesla predicted Demolisher. Nice. Oh my gosh. First game of the day. I'm in the flow state already. Let's freaking go. Let's go Electro Spirit. That's how you know it's about to be a great ladder push, guys. We're going to go for the Knight to back right here, and I'd like to at least get to around maybe 2350s, 2400 at the end of this video, because we're going to be playing for a while. This video, I'm going to make sure it's an hour long for y'all, so hopefully you really do enjoy the long videos. Of course, I would love to see your support on them if that is the case, but I'm going to go here, and then I'm just going to go for these Skellies on the Pekka as well, and I could maybe, yeah, I'm just going to defensive. There's not really much of a point to doing anything other than chilling here. He's probably going to give up. No, he goes for a Ram Rider, so he's not going to give up quite yet. Let's get our Tesla down. 20 seconds left. I can go Knight to tank. I can go for the Fireball and the Ram Rider, Baby Dragon, and the Valk, Kyrie Irving, Electro Spirit like this, and that's going to be GG's. Wow. Just dominant defensively. He didn't even scratch our towers hardly at all. And, I mean, we didn't do that much on offense, but the one Xbow lock that we did get was really nice, and we made sure to capitalize as much as we could. So nice win to start off the video right there against an interesting version of Bridge Spam. Up against Nifty in this next match from Nifty's Realm, and on this account a few days ago I was doing a challenge where I had to win by rocket cycling someone's king tower, so I lost like 500 trophies in a row before I finally beat the challenge. It was definitely exciting, but it took away all my trophies, so I need to grind all them back. I've been grinding them back a decent bit, so we're back into a respectable range, but still a lot of long ways to go right here, basically. So he's got Evo Knight and he's got Log. That's not exactly what you want to see, especially Demolisher. Since he just used both of those, I'm actually going to go all in on this right-hand side. I thought maybe he'd play, well, I thought he'd play a building. That's why I did that Tesla as well. Unfortunately for me, he does not. I'm going to try and wait. He does go for the Knight, but that does not get down in time. Hold on a second. Let's go Larry's like this to kill Demolisher, make sure it doesn't dash. I can go for the Knight to tank for his Goblins, and yes, what a perfect start right there. It wasn't really exactly how I intended that to go, but overall, that worked out really, really well because everything just kind of like died, and then the Xbow connected on tower before he got the Knight down, and just, yeah, it was perfect all around. And he also couldn't immediately pressure me because he was trying to defend, and then he didn't get the Knight down in time. So I'm going to go Archers like this to kill the Drill. We are vibing with a 2,000 damage lead. I'm going to log to make sure those Goblins don't hit my tower. You would be surprised how much damage the Goblin Drill will do if you just think, oh yeah, one Goblin, two Goblins, nothing much. It does like over 1,000, I swear. It's so crazy how good the Goblin Drill is, I swear. At least in this meta, I've been facing it so much. I'm expecting to see quite a bit of it today as well. So we're going to go Larry's up top to kite his Goblins over. And yeah, I think that, you know, good things are coming, man. I'm just going to go for the Knight, the back. That was really bad timing. I did not think he'd ability, but I guess, to be fair, it's one elixir. Why not ability? You might as well do it almost every single time, right? There's almost 0 times where you shouldn't. Let's go for the Archers split like this right here. And I think we need to pressure the right-hand side. I'm scared of getting predicted with like a Tesla, though. Oh, he goes for that. Okay, wait, does he have cannon or Tesla? I'm not even sure. Let's get our Tesla down, though, just to kind of hold the river, and then I can just go for my Electro Spirit like this on top of the Drill log as well, and, oh, I could have logged a little bit faster. Now we get only 1,000 damage lead as opposed to the 2,000 damage lead we had, so that's kind of sucky, but that's how Drill is. You'll just slowly get chipped down, drill after drill after drill, and it just becomes slowly but surely a grindy game where you're losing your advantage over time. So he's going to go Evolution Drill. Let's go Offensive Expo in the middle like this right here. I'm going to go for the Log right here, the Knight to kill the Drill, hopefully. He's going to Tesla, that's fine. Now we know he has Tesla as well, which is, I don't know, I think I'd rather face Cannon than Tesla, but Evo Cannon also counters Expo really well, especially 3.0 because it kills the, well, it doesn't kill the Archers, does it now, because they nerfed it a bit ago, but let's go Archer split like this. I'm going to go Expo on the right-hand side as well, and he's going to probably go for a Knight at the bridge if I had to make a prediction. He poisons. Okay, interesting, interesting. There's the Knight. I'm going to just Fireball the Demolisher and all of that right there, and then if he pops the ability, I'm going to log. Nice, perfect, literally perfect timing. And the Expo logs. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice we got a connection right there, but I'll definitely take that. I thought my Expo was already dead, but that's GG's. Like, he can't really come back from this spot. I mean, maybe. You never know with Goblin Joe. Sometimes you can always clutch up, but he might be giving up, it looks like, right here. Yeah, he's not going to play anything else. He definitely closed his phone after that Expo connected, but yeah, nice win against Goblin Joe. I'd say that's a bad matchup there as well, but we played that solidly. Here we go, next match against Keith Aute. Wow, that's a hard name to pronounce. Gonna go Knight the back right here. Hero Knight the back is pretty much always a safe play. I feel as though you can't get punished too hard for it, and we can always get back around to another one if I really, really need to. It's weird playing Clash Royale right now because, like, the sun is just rising. I usually never play. Like, my one advice for y'all is never play Clash Royale when you wake up because, dude, if it makes you angry, it'll, like, ruin your entire day. So hopefully we're not going to get raging today, and we can have a nice, calm, peaceful ladder push and push up some trophies with no issues. Boss Bandit is going to do everything in her power to make sure that doesn't happen, but it's okay. I feel like we're chilling right here. Tesla's going to clean up that XE as well. And you know what? No way. That gets one more shot. He's probably going to go Ram Rider, or I'm not sure if he has Ram or Battle Ram. Sometimes they have, you know, one or the other, so I'm not going to assume. I'm just going to be ready for whichever one he wants to play. Yep, I had a feeling he was going to do that at the bridge. Let's go Archer's log. I believe this is a full counter too. Yeah, 5 for 5 trade, no hits, beautiful defense right there with no Tesla and cycle. Also didn't have to overcommit, so that's like exactly what we're looking for. And it gets us to our evolution. You couldn't ask for anything more than that. So he's going to ghost the back right here. Do you guys think that they're going to be, pretty much every single person is going to be using either 2 heroes or 2 champions in their deck? Or do you think still people will use 2 evolutions? I don't know. I feel like there's not really much of a point to use 2 evolutions as much because you have to cycle to them, and then heroes and champions, you can just get them right away. So that's the one thing I'm not really sure how I feel about is the way they're changing it. I wish they would just do 2 evos, man, and then 1 special card. I think that would be fine. Like, I know there's a lot of special cards now, but still, you could use really anything in the game, and they can't really they can't really judge the usage rates off of that too much because there's only 1 slot. But I'm gonna go for the Xbow like this on the right hand side, and we'll see how he wants to play. He's back to Boss Bandit, I believe. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this. I'm going to wait for that to dash on my Archer, then go Knight. He does go for the Executioner, but look at the left-hand side, though. Never, ever sleep on that 1 Archer by itself when it's evolved. That thing is crazy. Okay, let's go for the Tesla right here. That's going to be really, really solid. He's going to go for a Ram Rider into the Evo Tesla, and he also vines. So that's 8 Elixir, by the way. Let's go Larry's to tank. Oh, this is just exactly what we're looking for. Wait a minute. This is a perfect situation for me to go Xbow here. We still have Tesla. It got so much value, and he's going to pretty much have to spend a bunch of elixir at the river right into my Teslas, which is already just perfect in what we want. And even if he defends this one, I think we're in a good spot to potentially win the game, like with the next Xbow too. So he does go for the XE right there. That was a decent defense, but he takes a bunch of damage rather. Let me go Archers the back like this right here. I can set up my Tesla for the Executioner, and yeah, we're in the flow state already if you can't tell. Just kind of dominating the match. There's not really any stress in my body right now in terms of like, oh, I'm scared he's going to somehow clutch this game because I'm confident in my defenses. Let's go Electro Spirit. Let's go for the Archers on the back, and we're already back to the Evolution Archers and the Evo Tesla next time the Archers are in cycle. So I'm going to go for the Tesla right here. He does go for the Boss Bandit at the back. Boss Bandit Evo Ghost is a scary combination, but with the Hero Knight, we can always kind of get that little bit of extra HP too with our Knight if we last second need it, so I'm not really threatened. Let's go Larry's like this. He does go for the Executioner Evolution. Might as well take the Fireball on that. Try and kill it as fast as possible. Let's go ahead and Electro Spirit for that. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh, Boss Bandit. Chill out, man. Okay, let's go for the Tesla. I can go for the really, really, really valuable log right there. Oh, that is so much value from 1 log. Gets the Xe and the Ram Rider and knocks back the Ghost. I mean, just perfect defense again. He has not sniffed our tower with a singular troop except for what, like 2 snowballs? That doesn't count. We're not counting that. Let's go Archers the back. If we play a flawless game right here, I'd be pretty hyped about that. Let's go for the Xbow. He's probably going to Vines. On top of that, I think he's back to Vines unless I'm crazy. We'll go Knight to make sure that does not dash. Log like this on the Executioner, and there's the Ram Rider. We can just Tesla up top. I'm not sure about these Ram Rider placements from him. They've been very odd to say the least. Archer's going to clutch up. He's not too happy. We can just go for another Xbow, and yeah, we are just, I mean, he's in a horrible spot. He's really, really, really struggling to keep up with our cycle too. So I'm going to go for the Archers like this, get the Knight down as well. Come on, kill the Xe. Oh my gosh, the Xe just sold him. Did y'all see that? It threw on like a skeleton or whatever that was already dying, and that's going to be GG's pretty much. He does Vine, so he's kind of delaying the inevitable right here, if you will. Let's go Skellies like this. 39 seconds. Xbow's back on tower, and we are going to spell cycle this guy out of the game. Just 1 more Fireball and 1 more log, I believe, will take tower. Yep. So I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this. We can go for the Skellies down low. Knight to defend, log on top of the Mini Pekka and the Boss Bandit, and hit the tower, and that's going to be GG's. We'll Tesla to be safe, and then I can Fireball. Perfect game. Look at our towers. We took literally no damage against a pretty high-pressure Ridge Spam deck, so gotta be happy about that one. I always like when I'm pushing up and people like spam WoW or recognize me. It's kind of a funny feeling, but I'm going to go Archers split the back first play. He goes Hero Goblins right there. I'm assuming Hero Goblins are going to be in the balance changes. I'm so excited for next season and how it's going to look just overall. Not because of the heroes, don't get me wrong about that, but because of the way like the game has to change, the progression and all that stuff. I'm going to make a free-to-play account, by the way, guys. Like I kind of mentioned a bit back that I'm going to start one. I'm going to start one when this update drops and just kind of see how it goes and how hard or I guess easy it is to unlock the heroes and stuff when you're really low in arenas and all that. But anyways, enough yapping from me. I'm going to go Archers like this right here. We can Skellies on top of the Royal Ghost. He has Golden Knight and Royal Ghost, so going to be a little bit of an annoying deck to deal with. I need to have good micro interactions this game, which is basically meaning that I should not let his Gold Knights get infinite value and don't let his Ghost go invisible. That's the 2 things we're hoping for. He's going to drill. I'm just going to go for the Electro Spirit down low, and then I can also go for a log. Hopefully this is perfect defense. Oh yeah, we are locked in today. Y'all like that? He's going to hit the well played. Honestly, I think so as well. We did play that solidly, and I got to be always wary of the bats too. I need to make sure I have Electro Spirit and Cycle for that. But yeah, I can't even remember, like 3.0 was really good before Electro Spirit got dropped, but I feel like Electro Spirit has made this deck even better just over the years. I'm going to go Skellies up top right here. Ice Spirit used to be the staple. I used to always play Ice Spirit in this deck, but I just feel like Ice Spirit doesn't really provide you that same value, especially against cards like Graveyard, you know, bats, minions. I guess it's okay against minions, but I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this right here. So we just need to be careful of him getting a big, massive push and then tornadoing. I'm guessing he has Tornado if he's got the Golden Knight. They usually, like, I'd say maybe 60% of the time, if they play a Golden Knight, they have a Tornado in their deck as well, unless it's like Pekka Bridge spam, where they're just going to spam the bridge anyway, so they don't need the Tornado. I'm going to go for the Fireball on this Furnace. I think Furnace is one of the most underrated cards right now. It's getting used a lot, but people aren't really talking about it. What the heck? He has an MK in terms of needing a nerf. I think it could use a slight nerf again, but that's just maybe me being biased on the card being annoying. Let's go Electro Spirit down low, then Log, and that should be a pretty solid defense. I could have played that a little better, but it is what it is. You can't be perfect at all times. I'm going to go Skellies like this to pull the MK, then Knight to block instantly on this Golden Knight, and that is the micro interactions that I'm talking about right there. Cannot let that chain on all my archers in my tower, or that would be GG's instantly. So instead, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go for the shield on the right-hand side to keep everything alive. Oh, oh my gosh, look at the archers. Look at the archers. The ghost is leaving them. No, that's actually a hilarious way to win a game. Let's go Ice Spirit, or not Ice, Electro Spirit like that, and then that's going to clean up. That's actually so hilarious. We took 3,000 damage because of one heroic Knight broken ability, and that is why heroes are so stupid. But that's kind of funny that happened, though. I'm not going to lie. Let's go Knight right here, and that's pretty much GG's. I mean, I could definitely sell, but knowing how we are playing today, I would like to think that I shouldn't be selling this game right here. I'd like to have confidence in myself, I guess is the way to word it. Let's go Fireball on the Furnace, the Ghost, and the Tower, Log as well. And yeah, he's going to go for the Drill. I'm just going to get the Tesla down early. Let's go for the Skeletons. Let's go for the Knight up top for the MK and the Ghost and the Goblins. Electro Spirit down low, Log again. And I think we defended that fairly well. Whew, that's a lot of pressure. I can go Evil Archers down low, and that should clean up the rest of that right there. The Goblins are going to be spawning on my tower, so I just need to be careful of that. I'm going to go Skellies just in case he pops the ability. Okay, he's not going to ability yet. Okay. He's not going to ability at all, I guess. That's probably the perfect time to ability when I don't have my login cycle, and you got the goblins directly on my tower. So I'm going to go here. Let's get the Electro Spirit down low for the bats, and then I can just go archers directly on top of the drill, and we are in the flow state. Log as well. No damage taken again. I thought that drill was going to survive, so that's why I did the Skellies, but I'm completely fine with this situation. And yeah, almost in triple elixir as well. This is one of those games where I don't need to force anything. I'm just going to try and play super, super slow, take my time, and just be smart, I guess is the right way to word it. No need to be dumb here. Let's go Knight to back. Let's just take the Fireball on the Furnace and the MK, because I would love for that Furnace to go ahead and leave me alone. He's going to try and get a good Golden Knight here. I cannot English right now. Let's go Knight like this, and then Archers all the way down low for some high DPS. I'm going to go for the Larrys on the Drill. Let's go for the Log as well, and that's going to be another pretty solid defense, I would like to think. Another Knight on top of the Ghost, and ooh, that defense was actually really good. Let's go Xbow. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's just chill. No need. I'm going to go Tesla. He's going to go Gold Knight, so I'm going to predict it with my Xbow. No, he does not go Gold Knight, and that's going to be game over. MK comes down. We can go Electro Spirit like that to kite it, and that's going to be a perfectly played Clash Royale game, in my opinion. Fireball as well to get everything in there, and that's going to do it. Let's freaking go. He finally got the Gold Knight on my tower. 15 seconds. I mean, it's not over yet. I could definitely sell. Let me lock in for a second here. I thought the game was over. Let's go ahead and just chill, Log it to make sure, yep, that does not take my entire tower, and we can Fireball. He's going to Gold Knight. We can block it with the Skellies, and perfect. Okay, so a little bit sloppy towards the end. I got a bit too comfortable, but it doesn't matter. We end up securing the victory against the Golden Knight MK Drill. What an interesting variation of a deck. Here we go again against Pekka. Literally, his name's just Pekka. That's kind of funny to me. I don't know why. Let's go Archers the back like this. We're facing a 7 elixir epic card. He's gonna bomber. Does he even have Pekka? You can't be named Pekka and not play the Pekka, surely, right? No, he's not even playing Pekka. He's definitely playing either Royal Hogs or well, it could be E-Giant. Royal Hogs or E-Giant is what I'm thinking at the moment. Unless he's got some really off-meta deck, which is a possibility. Bowler comes down. That almost confirms 100% that it is Electro Giant, or yeah, I think it's E-Giant. So I'm just going to try and play patiently. E-Giant's a matchup where you have to kind of just play off of your opponent more than other decks and react to what they do. So for example, this guy's going to go aggressive. I would like to just play passive here and wait for a counter push as opposed to like Xbowing and praying that I can defend at the same time. So I'm going to let that all kind of happen. He doesn't have enough for Lightning, so I'm just going to go for the Tesla. I mean, he could maybe Lightning literally on 0, but he's not going to do that. He's smarter than that, I think. That's going to be fine. I guess we could maybe... Oh, wow, that was really aggressive from him. I'm tempted to Expo here, but I think I should just chill, log on top of the bomber, and just reset fully. I could go Expo in the middle. He doesn't have E-Giant and Cycle. I'm tempted. I'm going to go Larry's like this right here. Let's see how he plays. He goes for the Goblin Hut. Yeah, I should have just Expo'd because that would have at least not given his Goblin Hut any value. Whereas the Skellies, of course, are going to give him 2 Goblins right there, which is fine. Let's go for the Expo in the middle because I have the archers kind of both lanes protecting it. They're like my bodyguards right now. He's going to most likely bowler in the middle on top of the Expo. Yep, I had a feeling he'd do that. You know what? I'm going to Evo Tesla to kill that bowler quickly. I think it's a fine play. He does Phoenix as well. Yeah, it is what it is. Not the greatest Tesla ever. I probably should have just let that die out completely, but I like to play a little bit more aggressive in single elixir with 3.0 as opposed to, you know, most decks, I would say, because you can get away with a lot and your cycle is going to be able to bail you out on defenses. So I'm going to go just for another archers split in the back right here. We are in double elixir. Let's go ahead and just get the Expo down. He does go for the Bomber and the Goblin Hut. What in the world? That was weird. I'm just going to take the Fireball. Could we get the Valk in there too? No, we're not going to get the Valk, but I'm still happy with that. He does go for the Bowler, so we'll Tesla instantly on top of that. Electro Spirit to keep our Archer alive right here. And yeah, I like how we're playing this game. We can Larry's for that Phoenix. Can I get a small lock potentially? Oh, yes, I'll definitely take that. Every bit of damage is important against E-Giant because, you know, the game's going to come down to spell cycle at the end. He's going to be lightning cycling and trying to get Bowler tornadoes on my tower. So if I can prevent that for the most part, then I would say we're winners. Let's go Knight on top of the hut, or on top of the Valk, I mean, and log on the huts. I can Fireball predict something. We don't get anything, but it doesn't matter because I was going to Fireball his tower anyways, obviously, for some chip damage. So he has to Phoenix. Wait a minute, that's going to be on tower. Skellies to block the... Oh my gosh, the micro was perfect right there. I think he panicked and didn't have anything in cycle. I haven't seen Phoenix being used in really any deck in so long. Is Phoenix dead completely? Man, that's so weird to think about because it was such a good card for so long. I guess just Mega Minion is 1,000,000 times better because the hero's absolutely boosted. He goes for the E-Giant to back, and now this is the situation where we could easily be stupid and Expo other lane, but I'm just going to play it smart, and this is where the Icebow player mindset comes in, and I'm just going to chill and turtle. Build a base, I guess, if you will. Let's go log on top of the bowler. That's going to hit my tower, isn't it? I hope not. Oh, that bomber's going to hit my tower. Good grief. Skellies to block that. I don't have anything for the bomber. I need to be very careful right now. Hopefully these knights... Oh my gosh, they're going to line up the bomber again, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Dude, this bomber's cooking me. That looked like a prime Evo bomber for a second. But the Phoenix comes down to clean up the rest. That is what it is. I'm going to go archers like this. We need to be wary of next time that he does have the Evo archers, or Evo bomber in cycle, rather. He's going to E-Giant this. No, he does not. He goes for the Valk in the middle. Interesting play. Let's get a Tesla down. Does he lightning this? I'm kind of curious to see. If he does, no, he goes E-Giant. Okay. I'm going to Knight to try and keep our Archer alive. You guys, just, you know he's raging because this is such an annoying play and, like, just kind of scummy of me to do to keep that Archer alive. Look at that. Let's go log on the Bomber and the Goblins right there. Skellies on top of that one little spear. Defensive Expo again, and yeah, we just have this game under control. I feel very under control today. Let's go Archers like this. Maybe I'll make a huge ladder push today and just sit on this game for 15 hours. Let's go Knight right here, and then I can just go for the log to kill the egg, the knockback, the E-Giant, and the Bowler, and then we're back to another hidden Tesla right here. Wait, it's not even called a hidden Tesla in Clash Royale. Why is it not called the hidden Tesla? That'd be so much more cool than just Tesla, in my opinion, because, you know, the Clash of Clans one is called the hidden Tesla. Let's go Knight, Archers, Evo Tesla, and man, we are just locked in right here. I know, I like how I haven't thought about that being called a hidden Tesla ever, and it's been freaking 10 years anniversary of this game almost. What in the world? I guess he's getting desperate because the game's already over, so we'll just Fireball to make sure we finish off. He's going to Lightning, but it doesn't matter because we have the game completely and utterly secured, and that's going to be a nice win. I would say the matchup definitely could be losable as well if he gets one really big push, but just overall, our defense was way too good for him in that scenario, and we had good pressure as well, getting a few Expo locks. We are up against 0 in this next match right here. We have the Archers in cycle, so pretty much always going to drop them back, split in the back first play. If I do have them, there's no reason not to. I think probably the most used first play of all time in Clash Royale. Do you guys agree with me on this? I think it just dropped Archers in the back first play split. That has to be the most used play of all time, right? Surely. Maybe it could be like log cycle to bridge or something. But if there was a statistic for that, imagine, I feel like it would have to be that. Just overall, based on the entire player base of Clash Royale forever, that has to be the best, or not the best, but like the most used starting play. He goes for the ability. I mean, yeah, dude, you bought the hero Mega Minion. You're pretty epic. I'm going to go for the Knight ability to force out the Barbarians. Oh, wow. Okay, so we'll just Archers like this. It's Lava Hound Barbs. I definitely haven't seen that in a minute because the Barbarians barbarians, let's just say it how it is, they kind of suck. Let's go Electro Spirit like this, but I'm kind of happy we have the Fireball because maybe in this game I can go for a prediction on the barbarians. That could be pretty epic. But let's see how he wants to play this right here. He's got just an awkward Lava Hound deck. I will say Lava Hound decks with the Mega Minion make things really more annoying for Xbow because you just kind of have to always worry about the thing teleporting to your tower on your archers or your Tesla or even like your knight if it's in the back or a skeleton. It just is a rough experience, and you have to overspend killing the Mega Minion because it doesn't die to a fireball either. Also, him having Knight Hero and Barbarians in the same deck is kind of odd to me. Let's go Electro Spirit like this, and then I'm just going to cycle my Larrys in case he plays the Mega Minion. I think he's going to probably let this all go. He goes for the Balloon other lane, so we'll go Knight, then Evo Tesla for the Balloon, and yeah, pretty good defense right here. He wasted that 2 Elixir completely. Hold on a second. I'm actually getting Archers with this. I feel like he's broke. That 2 Elixir was way too much to spend, in my opinion. I'm going to shield up as soon as I can right here. Pull the Mega Minion away. No, if I could have got that down a little bit quicker. We're still going to get a lot of damage, but man, if I got that down like a split second faster, I guess he would have arrowed, but we still would have gotten like maybe around 800-ish if I had to make a prediction. More damage if that one archer did survive right there, but it's okay. We'll still take it. I'm going to go for the Xbow again on the left, and then I'm going to predict Fireball for the Barbarians right now. Do we get that? We do not, but we get a Knight in there, which is, you know, not as good, but we still get the lock, and of course it looks cool for the prediction, so I'm pretty happy with that. I had a feeling he'd put the Barbarians down. I'm not sure why he would Knight. I guess Knight is, to be fair, a better counter than the Barbarians in general, so I just need to be very careful that we do not get overwhelmed on this push. Let's get our Tesla down like this. 30 seconds remaining. Should I pre-fireball the barbs? Nah, let me chill. So here's the issue, right? This thing is going to teleport across the entire map if I'm not careful, so I'm going to Archer split the back to make sure it doesn't teleport, basically, is why I'm doing that. We'll go here. We'll go for the Electro Spirit down low, then go for the Tesla like this, and yeah, that was a smart Archers because we didn't allow him to get the Mega Minion on the lane that he was pushing with. And we pretty much have this game, like, I mean, I could still sell, but we have this game locked up for the most part. He's going to ability. Oh my gosh, that card is really dumb for the game. Anyways, that's going to be GG's. There's no way he's stopping this or getting to my tower in time. We can just cycle back around to one more Fireball, and that is going to do it right there. But yeah, the Hero Mega Minion has already caused me quite a bit of rage, but nice win. We're playing very well today. Already up like 150 trophies so far. Facing Matt in this next match, I believe Matt, I feel like I've played against this guy before, or maybe somebody with a similar name. I remember him playing 2.6 Hog, so it's definitely not the same person. I guess you could play 2.6 with Hero Goblins now, unfortunately. But just gonna Knight to clean up. He's got Baby Dragon Goblins. Let's go for a Tesla like this to kill the Baby Dragon, and then I can just go Electro Spirit down low as well and make sure he can't really do anything with that. So that's gonna clean up. He's got, I'm trying to figure out what deck he has. Is it E-Giant? But he has a Bar Barrel and a Baby Dragon. I don't know. Very interesting. Oh, it could just be Lava Hound again. There's some Lava Hound versions that are running Bar Barrel now, which is unbelievable, but yes, it's very true. And well, just wait till next season. They're going to be running, yep, I had a feeling here, Lava. They're going to be running Bar Barrel Hero and Hero Mega Minion in a Lava Hound deck, and you are going to have a hard time defending, including me. I'm going to have the worst time ever defending that, especially getting Xbow locks, because the Bar Barrel will literally full counter the Xbow. It's so sad, but I'm going to go Knight to keep our Archer afloat, and then I feel like he's kind of broke. He does go for the Baby Dragon on 0 right there, which is fine, because I think we're still going to take the majority of the tower, and I think that Baby Dragon goes in front. Yep, it does. Thank goodness for that. We got a little lucky with that, but I feel like he can't really do much. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that card. Let's Archers predict the ability. Come on. Yep, perfect. He has arrows too. Dude, that's so toxic. Oh, gross. Thankfully, my other tower clutches up for me, and I don't have to worry about that, but that could have been really bad if things didn't go my way. We'll go Knight to tank on top of those Lava Hound pups right there. But yeah, man, I'm very, like I said earlier in this video, I'm just very grateful for y'all. Seriously, and sticking with me, even though the Clash has been bad, it genuinely, it always stresses me out, and I'm always like, well, I don't know what to do, but I'm happy that y'all still watch me, and it really makes my day, seriously, so I'm just thankful for you. But I'm going to go Evo Tesla right here. We just need to defend this push, and I think we should win this game fairly easily. I got to be careful, of course, of the Heroic Mega Minion, so I'm going to go Skellies like this. Can I get the Knight down to tank for the Baby Dragon? Yes, we can. Beautiful defense, and then I can Tesla again right here. He might use the ability, so I'm just going to kind of hover my, well, let me chill for a second. He's going to go for the ability on the Goblins, probably. Let's go Archers down low, and then, bro, there's no way he thought that was the method. He went for the Goblin ability like I didn't have log or nothing in my deck. Yeah, that's going to be GG's. I mean, I see the vision of what he was going for, but wait, how do we activate the King Tower? I didn't even know what happened. I guess he must have arrowed my King or something. Oh, it's not game over yet. He's not going to give up. So I'm going to go for the Electro Spirit like this. I'm going to go for the Archers down low as well. Skellies to tank, and then he's going to use the ability, so I'm just going to try and wait a few seconds. before I use my fireball. Let's try and fireball right about now. Oh my gosh, this card is so dumb. It's fine. We can go night log, and that's going to be GG's. Thankfully, that didn't like lose me the game or anything, or I would have probably broken my phone in half. Thankfully, we are going to secure this victory, and yeah, wasn't really close at all. The only damage he even got the whole game was because of that mega minion floating to my tower, but nice solid win against Lava Hound. Took a little break, but now I'm back, and we're up against La Trix right here. Goes for the Fire Spirit first play, so that already makes me think instantly. I was just going to say Hyper Bait, and he puts down the Suspicious Bush. So, okay, Bush and Fire Spirit's going to be a bit annoying. There's the Hero Goblins. I wonder what the percentage is. Somebody that's watching this video should tell me how many people use the hero goblins against me, or at least I guess maybe how many people use a hero in this video. I feel like it's going to be probably maybe 80% of the players we face, maybe a little bit less depending on if they even have them or not, because I know some people in this range won't spend as much money as people on the top of ladder, but he's going to go Skelly King right there. Going to be a little bit of an annoying defense, but as long as he doesn't have arrows randomly in a hyper bait deck, I think we're chilling. Imagine he pulls out arrows for my archers, I'd probably crash out. Let's go Electro Spirit for the Fire Spirit and the Skelly King right there. Not too shabby. Suspicious Bush does come down. Okay, let's go Knight to tank. I thought for sure he would use the ability. Right there, but I guess in single elixir it's kind of a lot of a commitment. I want to log the Dart Goggins and make sure it doesn't get too much value. There's the Skeleton Barrel. He has the Goblins on top of this Knight too, probably, if I had to guess. Yep, there it is. So, okay, interesting start. We're almost in double already, which is really just the rule of thumb against hyper baits. What you were looking for is to get to double elixir, because single elixir, you're going to get spammed. It's just how it is. If you can keep your towers above like 3,000, like maybe 3,500-ish, it's a win for you, honestly. So that's going to connect. Unfortunately, I got to go Knight on top of these Goblins too, I think. Maybe I didn't have to. I wasn't sure if that was going to connect or not, or like they were going to take 2 shots still. After getting hit by the Electro Spirit. So I'm going to go for the Evo Tesla there. It's going to clean up everything and kill that Skelly King as well, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And yeah, just like I said, we now made it to double elixir. Our towers are above 4,000, so definitely a win, even though we are technically losing right now. I think defensive Xbow might not be a horrible play in this matchup. I'm going to go offensive, though. I don't have the patience for that right now. Let's go Skelly. He's going to probably most likely... Wait, what? He's got a rocket? Oh, that changes this matchup completely. I'm so used to hyper bait with no spells, or like no big spell at least, that just seems so crazy to me. I'll go Tesla up top right here, and then I'll go... how do we want to play this? Because I need to get some fireballs on his tower now. I wasn't originally planning on going for the fireball cycle in this matchup. What I'm going to do is go offensive bow into this bush and then Skelly's on top of it as well. I think this is a fine play. He's going to rocket probably again, but the Xbow does connect this time, so I'll take that couple hundred of damage. And not going to complain even one bit about that. So that's going to clean up. I'm going to go for the Tesla up top right here to pull that Goblin back, and we are vibing. There's the Fire Spirits. Let's go for the Knight as well. And yeah, I could go offensive Xbow here in the middle. Again, just force out some more elixir. He's going to be back to rocket already, I think. Yeah, he is. Dang. So, obviously, we're not going to be able to get any damage with our Xbow as long as he rockets it. So, if I can just get a couple fireballs for free on the tower, that would be amazing. This guy needs to just let me win, okay? I'm going to go fireball on his tower. No, I could have got the bush in there. Why would he put a bush in the back? I guess he didn't expect me to fireball his tower, so that's probably why. But let's go for the Knight right here and then log on this right-hand side. Oh, my goodness. Let's get Evo Tesla. Let's get archers down. That is a lot of stuff coming at me. Holy moly. Okay, I'm going to Skelly's up top. I got to be careful. I have to log this left-hand side for sure, and then I can go Knight on the right-hand side. Oh, I got to Knight the left too. Oh my gosh, bro, I panicked. I'm not going to lie. I saw the bush on my tower, and now we're taking a bunch of damage. Oh my gosh, that is not good. All right, this is bad. This is really bad. I need to not lose. We can't lose. No, I must keep winning. We got to keep the win streak alive. Let's fireball his tower. Come on, Archer, get one shot, please. No. Okay, we'll Tesla right here. I need that to pop the bush, please. And then I can go Skelly's in the middle. He does ability. I got to get archers down for that. We cannot use our log on the left-hand side here. Come on, bro, get the Knight down. This is so stressful. I feel like I'm playing on 0 elixir the whole game, which is not what you want to be doing. Let's go for the Tesla. Dang it. Okay, let's go for the log, please. I can't do this. Let's go Larry's up top right now. And you know what? Our defense was pretty solid right there. I'm pretty happy with that. He's going to keep pressuring most likely right here. Yep, there's the pressure. I'm going to go Knight like this, and I have to Evo Tesla as soon as I can. Thank goodness for triple elixir. Yes. Okay, we're in this game. It's going to still be close because, remember, he does have rocket. Like, that's going to be super hard for us to do anything against. What a log. We get a bush, a goblins, and a dart goblin in there. I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this, and then I can just go for the Xbow on offense. Try and force out a rocket, maybe. That could be pretty awesome. Prediction fireball on something. We predicted my love life, but that's still fine. I'm going to go for the Tesla right here instead, and I can just chill. Only 20 seconds. He just rocketed my Xbow, so now he can't rocket cycle me. I can go archers the back, and, you know, I feel very comfortable defending with all this stuff on the map already. Look at the goblin army right now. now. This is like a new card in Clash Royale almost. Let's go for the log. I can just go for the electric spirit right here, and then archers down low. Archer is definitely the MVP and the log, I guess, and the Evo Tesla, to be fair. We have a lot of good cards against the swarm, and archers luckily just stay alive forever. He doesn't have a spell for them, and thankfully we're going to be hyper bait. It looked a little bit sketchy for a second when he had a lot of stuff on the map and also a damage lead, but I'll definitely take that, and we played that pretty freaking solidly in my opinion. Okay, going up against Sophia in this next match right here. No good starting hand, honestly, but I'm just going to go Electro Spirit the bridge. There's the suspicious bush the back, so it could be another, yep, it is definitely going to be another hyper bait game. I guess I'll log that. I don't really love logging Skeleton Barrel. I would definitely rather not, but didn't have archers in cycle to kill it quickly. So I'm going to go Tesla on this bush. What? Oh my gosh, did y'all see that? The knight body block for the Tesla, so the bush couldn't go to it. That was kind of funny, but a little bit annoying for me because, of course, I would love if that bush didn't go to my tower. It's fine, though. Let's go for the archers down low here for this Dart Goblin. Try and time this correctly. We did. Perfect. And I've got my knight for the right-hand side if he does go for the ability, which most likely, yep, there's the ability. So we'll go knight on top of the goblins, and there's the bush the back again. It's going to be one of these games where we're kind of dealing with pressure a lot of the match and waiting for that one singular, maybe 2 or 3 opportunities throughout the match to go for an Xbow and actually do something with it. So that's going to kill all of that on the left hand side. Hopefully the bush pops on top of the Tesla. That would be pretty awesome. Which it does right there. So I'm going to go Larry's up top, and then I can just kind of chill and reset. Go for my electric spirit right here, and then go for the archers in the middle. That's fine. Completely fine right there. Hopefully I've been talking at a decent pace this video so you guys can actually understand me. I know sometimes I yap a lot fast, and it's never, not my intention, but it just kind of happens when the game gets intense. So that's going to be fine. I do take a ghost hit right there because it was a little bit of a sloppy knight placement. I'm not sure about that Evo Skeleton Barrel. We can just Evo Tesla directly into that. I'm also going to log. Oh, I don't even need to. Oh my gosh, I just wasted my log. That was so bad. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Like, even though we waste that, I'm pretty happy with our Evo Tesla. Let's fireball on top of the rascals, and I think we're in an okay situation now. Dark Goblin comes down. That's completely fine. And thankfully, oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, no, not like this, bro. Jump. Wait, I just lost the game, I think. No, that's so bad. Let's go archers down low. Let's go for the Larrys on top of the Dart Goggins. That went invisible too. Oh, man, that's rough. Wait, King Tower. What the heck? How do we get King Tower activation? I don't even know, but I'll take it, I guess. You know, it could have been a lot worse right there. That was definitely not what I was looking for, but at least we have the King Tower magically. I really don't know how that happened. Let's get a Tesla down, go for the Electro Spirit like this to make sure that Tesla survives. And yeah, we're vibing right now. Only down, what, like 800. I can fireball cycle pretty easily to get back. I don't believe this person has rocket. Maybe they do, actually. I don't know. Let's go for the archers like this, knight on top, and then I'm back to another Tesla for the skeleton barrel. Always want to prevent the skeleton barrel death damage in this matchup for sure. So that's going to clean up shop right there. Archers and knight are just doing great for me. I'm going to go for the skellies on top of this bush once it does get to my tower, of course. Skellies, log, and we're back around to another Evo Tesla here, which is going to be super nice for the defensive end of things. So I'll go knight early. He does go for the evolution skeleton barrel. I mean, it's a perfect Evo Tesla opportunity right here. It's going to clean up Electro Spirit down low. Then I can just go for the archers to DPS everything down and just try and keep them alive and get infinite value out of them, kind of like we do in most matchups if they don't have arrows. So I'm going to fireball the tower right here. I think it's a safe play because we have the archer just putting in lots of work. We can go knight like this for the ghost. And yeah, I'm going to go Tesla right here on top of the skeleton barrel and the ghost. That's going to be a massive log on that barrel and the dart goggins. A little bit too early by me. It's fine though. It doesn't really change any interactions, which is good. I'm going to go skellies on top of the bush. And yeah, we're right back in this game. Like I said, the opponent doesn't have a big spell, I don't think. We can fireball that ghost, get the ghost down to like 30, like 40% HP. I don't know how much fireball takes off of it, but I'm gonna go Tesla like this, Electro Spirit, log on top of the Dart Goblin once again. As you can see, anytime the Dart Goblin comes down, you have to try and take it off the map and minimize its value, or you will lose the game. It's pretty simple. So I'm gonna go archers like this. I can just go ahead and wait for him to make the play. I'm guessing rascals on top of those archers or something along those lines at least. I'm going to go Evo Tesla up top for the bush. It's going to clean up. There's the Dart Goblin. No, please. I need you to die, Dart Goblin. That would be awesome if you could do that for me. Let's go here. Perfect. Dart Goblin does die. I can go archers right now, and then that's going to be a nice cleanup. I'm actually going to do something pretty aggressive and do an offensive Expo because I really don't want that skeleton barrel to kite. I don't even really expect this Expo to get damaged, but I just wanted that skeleton barrel to go to my Expo, not my tower. So that's why. I'm going to go Tesla like this to hopefully go ahead and take care of everything. Go for the knight on the ghost as well. And yeah, that's going to be decent. Electro Spirit right here, and then Skellies up top. I would like to just keep Fireball cycling and make sure we have enough of a damage lead to where if I make the slightest bit of a mistake, then I could win. So there's the Rocket. I had a feeling they had Rocket still. Let's go Log like this, and then I can go for the Knight on top of the Rascal. Are we going to even win this game? Because the Rocket's going to clutch up last second if I'm not careful. I got to get a lock, though, here. Let's go Fireball like this. Let's go ahead and cycle our Larrys to kite this Goblin out of range, so the Dark Goblin hopefully dies. There's the Rascals. Wait, do we lose this? No way, right? Let's go Log. Come on, I need an Xbow connection so bad. Please. Yes, we got one. Oh, let's go, man. That was a bit of a grind. You could tell they were panicking because they were going to see if they could cycle 2 Rockets, but then all of a sudden the Xbow was still alive, and that was just GG's like that. But yeah, nice win right there. Definitely, I feel like a hard matchup if you aren't playing very well, and you could definitely lose that one in single elixir or double. Up against all mid in this next match, and you already know what I'm doing for this play. Let's get the archer split in the back and see how he wants to play this. I think vibing, I think that's usually a log bait clan. I'm not really 100% on that, but I'm just going to go Knight the back. Cannon comes down, so it could be really anything. I'm a little bit surprised we haven't faced more Royal Hogs so far this video. This could be Royal Hogs right here, actually, potentially, or Hog Rider. He does have the Goblins and the Cannon and the Log, so it's going to be a cycle deck of some kinds. I will say that I think this should be, yep, I was going to say, I think it should be that Royal Hog cycle deck with the Wizard, or maybe it could be Archer Queen version as well. I'm not 100% on that, but it is going to be Archer Queen. Darn, that sucks. Well, it doesn't really suck that bad, but it does suck for this situation because I literally just played my Xbow and I didn't have anything to protect it with, so that kind of is unfortunate, but it is okay because now he has to defend both sides. I can go for the shield potentially on the left-hand side, depending on what he does do. He's going to delivery that, yeah, so we're not going to get anything out of that, unfortunately, but it's okay. I think this matchup's going to come down to really good defenses and trying to control the Evo Piggies if we can. Evo Piggies are definitely going to be the hardest thing to defend. I hope they're in the next balance changes, definitely. I'm praying for that, but let's go Archers the back when we do hit 10 elixir right here, and yeah, 20 or 30 seconds till double elixir right here. I could go Expo in the middle, as well. I think I'm just going to go Expo again on the left-hand side. This feels like a fine play. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too aggressive. Yeah, that was just bad timing, though, if we're being completely honest. He put the pigs down into the archers at the exact same time. I don't even know why he put the pigs down because the archers were there, so that doesn't make much sense, but at least we get one archer shot on the right-hand side. Got to be happy with that. My archer's putting in good work, and we already have our evolution archers. This matchup's hard because of the Evo Cannon, too. It can just kind of wipe out everything on the map, and of course, the Earthquake is going to make things really difficult for us as well. So we just go Archer Queen on that. I might have to Fireball this. I'm going to try not, though. Let's just go for this and then Log as well. And then Electro Spirit for the Archer Queen. No way that connects. Okay, I'm just going to let that go. Hopefully it doesn't hit my tower. Oh, bruh. No way. It's fine. I think we should just go Archers the back and take our time right here. There's the delivery. That's okay. I'm going to go Fireball on top of this. Oh, I need to Evo Tesla instantly. I know this is a little bit of an overspend, I feel like, but I have to make sure those piggies that are flying do not ruin my day. Not a good Archer Queen by him, I would say. Definitely seen some better ones. Let's go for the Knight the back and just reset completely. I'm waiting for another set of piggies, potentially from the opponents, which are most likely going to come down. Yep, there we go. I'm going to go Tesla up top. I guess we're kind of chilling. I'll Log as well to make sure the piggies don't do too much damage. He Earthquakes literally nothing, so I'm going to go Expo on the right-hand side. That was really bad from him. I think he got like one archer in that. This is going to be a good push. He's going to Fireball, or not Fireball. He's going to Cannon. I've got my Fireball ready for the piggies if he does decide to go for them. There they are. We can go ahead and Fireball that instantly. I can go for the Log as well. Try and get a connection, please. He's going to Goblins, isn't he? No. Oh, bro, that's so annoying. Okay, it's fine. We're still winning this game, even though, like, I feel like we're not in a really dominant position that I would like to be in. Let's go for the Tesla early and just kind of wait a few seconds, see how they want to respond. Predict something at the bridge, maybe? He does go for the Queen. Wait, I can get the Knight down. Come on. Come on, get the Knight down. Beautiful. Oh, let's freaking go. I'm going to go ahead and shield up as well to make sure. No, don't do this to me. I got to Evo Tesla the bridge. All right, that's fine. I was really hoping that Queen would die by now, but the Queen is kind of the GOAT. Let's Log on top of that. The Piggy's going to hit my tower once. That's fine. I mean, it could be worse. Let's go Electro Spirit right here. Please chain on the Archer Queen. That would be really nice of you. Thank you very much. And you know what? For all things considered, our defense this game has been pretty darn good. Let's go Knight. Predict the ability from him. Does he even go for the Goblins? Looks like he's going to. Yep, I'm going to go for the Fireball on top of this Queen and the Piggies. Really, really good value right there. Can't pass that one up. We do hit 3 out of the 4 Piggies and the Archer Queen. So now I would say we have a good spot going forward in this game. The Archer Queen does die too, so we just need to reset. And now we're in triple. All right, this is where things are really going to get spammy. me. Let's get the Electro Spirit down low. Archers in the middle right here to clean up shop. And then I can go for the Tesla once again. No, no, please. Okay, I'm going to shield instantly to keep our Tesla alive. Beautiful. I like that. That was a huge shield. Let's go log skellies on top of that. And yeah, that's why Hero Knight is so darn good. Even if your Xbow's getting, or your buildings are getting targeted, you can Hero Knight ability and bang, Tesla or Xbow both will survive. Let's go for the Knight like this. Let's get an Evo Tesla down, predicting the piggies right now. Do we get the prediction? We do. Yes, that's huge. Log on top of that, skellies as well. That is honestly a really clutch prediction. We get the fireball prediction too. Not really a prediction, but I'll take it. Let's go for the shield, force out even more elixir from the opponent. This is beautiful. He does go for the Archer Queen. 20 seconds left. You can feel the desperation in his like gameplay now. So he goes for the opposite lane push. Let's go Archers down low, and then I can just go for the skellies like this. Fireball's tower, and I believe that shouldn't take that much damage off me. Let's go log as well, and that's going to do it right there. Huge log. We are going to secure this victory. Tesla up top to make sure his piggies don't go to my tower. Fireball one more time for good measure, and what a secure, nice victory right there. I think we played that one almost near perfectly, especially towards the end of that match. I feel like I'm Eminem right now with how quickly I was talking during that game. But yeah, good win against Ahmed. I would say that matchup was pretty hard, but we played that one to perfection. Didn't overcommit and didn't give him too much value with his earthquakes there. Facing Sniper in this next one right here, old but gold clan. I wonder if that means he's like old or something. Let's go for the Larrys like this, and then Archers the back since we already have them in rotation, and just take it nice and slow. Not gonna rush at all. But yeah, let me know how you like the new upload time as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with this. I'm just trying it out to see. If you guys don't like it, I'll probably just post at the normal time tonight, but I'll give it a chance at least and see what the feedback says. So Mini Pekka comes down. Mini Pekka Scar me. Very interesting deck so far. I don't actually, maybe Sparky. I haven't faced Giant Sparky much this season. I've been facing a lot of the Giant Mega Minion hero, which he does not have. This guy has not spent $15 on one singular card. I gotta appreciate that a little bit. Let's go Archers the back. I feel like it's different if you, well, it's still of course bad no matter what to spend money on this game. It feels like at the moment, but it's a little bit different. He golems the bridge, by the way. If you buy the pass Royale and like the heroes in there, then you at least get some value. But if you just buy the straight up hero by itself, it's kind of crazy. $15 for one card. I mean, we were paying like what, $30 or something for the champions when they were releasing. I don't even know how much it was. It was kind of crazy, but anyways, enough yapping about that right there. But also champions were like impossible to level up, I think. Whereas heroes, you just kind of wait, if you get a hero, is it already max, or am I crazy, or do you have to get like a whole bunch of them? I don't actually know. I think it's maximum already, right? I could be insane. But Knight's going to kill the Mini Pekka. I don't think there's any way to level up heroes unless I'm literally losing my mind and blanking. It is 7 in the morning when I'm playing Clash Royale. Well, it was like 6 when I started. Well, don't clip that. I know you kids will be hitting that in the comments, but I'm just going to go for the Xbow on this left-hand side right here and see what he wants to do. That's going to be fine. Bomber and Lightning. So yeah, this is a really good start. I'm going to Skellies. This is so annoying of me, but I'm going to actually keep this Archer alive and Electro Spirit with it. So he has to defend that, or it's going to take his tower below the other side actually, which is kind of absurd. He doesn't defend. Look at the Archer. Oh my gosh, that's so toxic of me. Okay, let's go Archers the back right here, and yeah, now we have a 3,000 damage on both sides of his towers. He goes Golem the back straight up. I don't agree with that even a little bit. I'm not sure what this guy is doing. I mean, I guess he could go for the tower trade, but even if he's going to tower trade right there, why is he still placing cards on this right hand side? I will never know. So he doesn't have Hero Mini Pekka or Hero Mega Minion, which is kind of, you know, good for me. He must have gotten unlucky from his one free hero. He probably got the Giant or something. Let's get a Tesla down. Actually, let's go Log. I'm not going to Tesla because he has Lightning, so I'm going to try and wait till the last second. Yep, he Lightning's literally just a singular Knight, which is not good value, and that's going to be GG's. I feel like this game was really weird. Like, it didn't feel like a natural Clash Royale game, and we just kind of dominated the entire time, and there was nothing too crazy happening from his end besides a couple Golem pushes that didn't really amount to much. So we'll Evo Archers the pocket for an extra bit of damage. See if we can clutch up and take the tower. We're not going to, but yeah, nice win against a Golem. Very interesting deck from the opponent. Okay, gonna go for my Archers the back first play against this man that I cannot pronounce his name, but he's got a heart in it, so maybe he's playing a nice, wholesome, fun deck. Log comes down from the opponent's right there, so I'm gonna go Electro Spirit like this and see how he wants to reply. So it could be a mirror matchup potentially. I would like to play a mirror matchup at some point in this video. That'd be kind of interesting. Especially because I don't really play against it. He marchers. Wait a minute, I just won, I think. This is this is gonna sound dumb, but I think he's playing Drill. I'm gonna predict his building right here, potentially. Knight comes down. I think he has Drill Demolisher, because that's the only deck that really runs Magic Archer for the most part, besides that one giant Skelly deck. He's gonna Demolisher here, probably, if I had to make a prediction. Bomb Towers first, so I'm gonna Fireball that Bomb Tower, and then I've got my Log ready for the Demolisher. Yep, perfect. We can log that right now. That's gotta be GG's, right? Like, straight up. Okay. Maybe not completely game over. He's most likely going to log, yeah, on 0. But I'm just going to, like, take our damage lead, get his tower down to around 2175. Not bad at all. So we're up 2,000 damage, really just capitalizing and accepting that he's going to, like, get a couple hundred damage with this Marcher, but I can get so much more with my Xbow if I just let it go, especially in single elixir right there. So really good start to this game. Good awareness of what his deck was too, pretty much right away after placing one singular card. That's how you know I played this game too often, but I guess that's how you become good, right? You just got to put in game after game after game after game, and it's a tedious grind, but it's fun. So I'm gonna go here. He might Demolisher on top of this if I had to make a prediction. I'm actually just gonna fireball this straight up right now. Can I get the timing on that right? Perfect. That's gonna kill the Demolisher before it gets to my Xbow, and that's almost just GG straight up. We can go Knight to kill the Magic Archer, and wow, you can't really ask for any better of a start than we have gotten in this match right here. He has Evo Skellies, yep, and Cycle, so there they are. I'm not really threatened by those, to be completely real. He does Drill, so he's not going to give up. I guess he's going to try and come back, but I honestly don't think there's much of a point. I'm going to Archers on top of the Drill right here, and yeah, Electro Spirit 2, save our log for the next Drill. Is he going to give up, or is he going to keep playing? He's not going to give up. He's going to Marcher, isn't he? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just Tesla the Marcher right here and then just set up defense for the next 40 seconds. He does go for the Knight. He's going to Demolisher at the bridge too. Yep, this guy's a very predictable player. Just because his deck is pretty good, he's probably decently high in the ladder, or the leaderboard, which is kind of how it goes with this game. Let's go log on top of the Demolisher and the Drill. Evo Tesla to make sure that doesn't connect on my tower. And yeah, with only 30 seconds left, I mean, you would think any sane individual would give up by now, but he's going to continue to do the same push over and over again. Let's go Knight to back right here and defend one more Drill. He does have Evolution, Drill, and Cycle, right? So I got to be a little bit careful of that. Let's go Fireball on the Marcher. I can go for the Electro Spirit like this on top of that Demolisher. Go for the Log early. Then I can get my Tesla down for the Demolisher, and that's going to be GG's. Magic Archer is going to come down. Predict a Magic Archer. Can we get our Archers down 2 to tank? I believe so, and we are going to win this game. Beautiful. Not really any threat from the opponent there. Okay, we are facing Striker now in this next one. I think we're starting to face some, you know, pretty decent opponents. So I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this right here and see how this person wants to react. Ghost comes down, hopefully not RG. I suck against Royal Giant with 3.0. I'm terrible against it. Definitely need to get better. So he's gonna have Zappies. Could actually, I don't know what he's playing. Is Zappies and Ghost? Maybe Giant Skeleton something, or maybe Royal Hogs Giant Skeleton. That's what I'm thinking right now off the top of my head. But other than that, it could be really anything. Could be like I see right there, Hog Rider. He's got a Golden Knight as well. What in the world? Oh my gosh, what? Least broken Clash Royale champion right there, to say the least. But that's fine. Still a fine start right here. He's got Golden Knight, Hog, Zappies. Really weird off-meta deck, for sure. I got to be careful of Golden Knight dashing like it did right there, and maybe get some decent micros off and block the Golden Knight charges before they actually happen. That's kind of the goal right here. So I'm just going to go for the Archers to back when we are on 10 Elixir and get around to our Evolution. I think maybe Offensive Expo might be a little bit hard to do anything with this game. We might be kind of defending majority of the game based off of the flow I am kind of feeling so far. So I'm gonna go Tesla. I don't know if if this person has a big spell or not. If he does have an Earthquake, that would suck, but hopefully we're gonna assume there's no Earthquake right now. I don't know though. It could be Lightning as well, but I feel like Lightning would be super expensive with this deck, since he already has a couple of the more, I guess, expensive cards with the Zappies and the Golden Knight and all that jazz. So I'm going to go Archers to back right here and just take our time. No need to rush. I would like to figure out, XC comes down, so I'd like to know everything he has before I do a bad play and like get punished for it. So he's got probably a Giant Skelly. He has to have Giant Skelly, right? There's no way he doesn't. Maybe he does, and I'm just going insane. You would just think Giant Skeleton synergizes really well with this type of an archetype. So I'm going to go Evo Tesla up top right here to kill the Hog and the Executioner. There's the Royal Ghost. I'm just gonna fireball that. Maybe it's not the right play, but I think that's fine-ish. Knight kills the Ghost. I'm gonna go for the Xbow on the left-hand side too, and just really force out a bunch of Elixir. That's my goal. There's the Giant Skeleton. I knew he had Giant Skeleton. There was no way he was playing this deck without Giant Skeleton. I'm going to go for the Knight early. He's most likely, yep, I was going to say, gonna Golden Knight. So let me get the Archers down. Let me get my Skellies down. Let's go Electro Spirit like this as well. And then I can go for a... Oh, that's not good. I can go for a Log. So we know he has Tornado. I'm guessing that means literally no big spell. Let's get a Tesla down for the Hog Rider. Skellies up top. Electro Spirit one more time. And I think we're vibing. Knight's going to clean up the rest of that. And you know what? For the situation we were in, I'm pretty happy with our defensive efforts right there. Now we know his entire deck as well. Maybe he has one more card that I haven't seen, but as long as he doesn't have a big spell and as long as we prevent the Golden Knights from getting on our tower, I would like to think we can win this game and have a good shot at doing so. I'm just going to go Tesla the middle, try and get to our evolution again as quickly as possible. There's the Golden Knight on the back left corner. Let's go log like this, and then I'm back to another Archer's evolution too, which is pretty cool. Let's get the Archers down low in the back, already into overtime as well. I feel like this game's been going by really fast. Let's go Evo Tesla like this. I'm going to try and block the Golden Knight dash with my Larrys, if at all possible. Can we do that? We do. Perfect. And then I'm going to fireball this Xe. Maybe it's a little bit too aggressive. I think it's a fine play. Log on top of the goblins. And yeah, I like the way we are kind of chilling right here. Xe gets killed by my Evo Tesla. I can go Electro Spirit like this, get a second Tesla down, and yes, this is literally Tesla spamming. That is what we're doing this entire match, because I don't want to be offensive expoing into a giant Skelly and all that jazz too much, especially Golden Knight, and I guess Zappies are pretty good too, but I'm going to go Knight the back and just take our time. Skellies right here, go for our Electro Spirit, get a Tesla down to snipe the Executioner. Beautiful. I can go log on top of the Xe as well, Knight like this, and then I think that Xe dies without shooting again. No, it does get one more shot off somehow. Let's go Larry's like this. I can go ahead and fireball these Zappies as quickly as possible, make sure we get all of them in there, and yeah, he's gonna probably go Hog Rider with this if I had to make a prediction. There's the Hog. Let's get Archers down first for the Ghost, and Evo Tesla low log on this left or the right hand side rather. Skellies up top for the Goblins. I had to make sure I didn't let that Ghost go back invisible, or we would have lost the game straight up, literally right then and right there. So I'm gonna go for my Archers the middle like this. We'll see how he wants to play. Let's get a Tesla down up top. There's the ability from him too. I'm gonna go log Skellies to block the Gold Knight for a second. I can get a nice fireball here as well on top of the Xe and the Giant Skelly. We get a Hog Rider in there too. Perfect. Get the Tesla down if I need to. I'm not gonna do it. Force it, please. Oh my gosh, I risked that for the biscuit. That was way too risky. No! Oh, you have to be kidding me. There's no way the Xe hits my tower right there. If I lose because of that, I'm gonna be so mad. Fireball the Executioner again, then get back around to one more fireball is my goal right here. Let's go Evo Tesla. I think we have it as long as the Golden Knight doesn't dash on my tower that he's about to deploy. No way he can pull that all the way back. I would be shocked if you can pull that all the way to the tower. Let's go log like this. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. How is the Hog not going to my Teslas? Bro, that almost lost me the entire game. There's no way he can get that on tower. We're chilling, I think. Wow, that got really stressful at the end right there. Somehow the Hog got nudged when there was literally two Teslas right there. It didn't kite to either of them, but luckily we were able to get back to a third Tesla and somehow survive that situation that looked a little bit dire there. Okay, we're pretty close to 2,400 now, which is pretty nice. I want to go for the Archer split first play against Ryan right here from the Belgium's clan. Bats come down, so could be maybe minor potentially. Oh, give us the heart emoji. That's so wholesome. Let's go for the Electro Spirit Skellies as well, just to make sure the bats come over there and get hit by the Electro Spirit, I guess. Archers clean up, and we can just go Knight the back and reset. So I like this start right here. It looks like most likely a cycle deck from the opponents. It could be MK bait as well with the Inferno Dragon. He goes for the minor. Okay, so I like this start a little bit because we have a lot of pressure already. I have a Tesla high at the river. He has Inferno Dragon. Okay, so it's definitely MK, not a cycle deck. I could have used the ability right there. Is it worth it, though, for like maybe 1, maximum 2? Night shots and single elixir? I don't think so. So I'm going to go Electro Spirit like this right here, keep our Archers at maximum health, and then just chill for a bit. I think we need to wait for the right opportunity. It might be possible to get Xbow lock early on in this game, but I think I'd rather be smart and wait for the perfect chance to win the game from it and not just get one singular lock. Let's get Tesla down for that Skeleton Barrel and that Goblin Gang too, and then he's probably going to get back to, or he's going to go Bats on top of this. Wait, no, he played Bats already. What does he have for the Knight right here? I'm actually going to go Xbow. This could be potentially good. He's going to MK, of course, right now. It does not get down in time, though. Hold on a second. He's forced to zap. Look at these Archers, though. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. This might be GG's. That might be game over already. I'm not going to lie to y'all. That Archers, oh, my gosh, these Archers just did so much. I can log the Goblins. What a perfect sequence. That is exactly a perfect example, though, by the way, of why the Evo Archers are that broken. Like, they just literally do so much. I'm going to Knight the bridge to kill the Goblin Gang, get a little bit of extra Expo damage, and he's not too happy about that one. He was just giving me the heart a second ago, and now he's hitting the chicken emote, so darn, makes me feel like he doesn't like me anymore or something. But, yeah, you can see Evo Archers are nasty if they don't have a spell for them. They just get so much value. Exactly why we won that game right there. I mean, it's not completely over. We can still choke. I'm not going to act like I've never thrown from this situation before, but let's just set up an Evo Tesla, try and play patient, and secure the victory without doing anything too crazy or too dumb. Let's go for the Electric Spirit Defensive Expo for the MK that's coming down all the way in the back. He's going to build that one big push, but honestly, with our Evo Tesla on the map, I don't really see any way of him breaking through. Let's get Knight down, and there's the Evo Skeleton Barrel too, so I guess we got to be a little bit wary of that. The Tesla is going to clean up that Miner. I can just go for the Tesla like this on the Skeleton Barrel, Skellies to kite the Goblins up top, Electro Spirit down low, and then we have a log for the Skeleton Barrel whenever he does, or whenever it does pop, rather. So I'm going to go log like this right here, and yeah, we're dominating. Archers for the Goblins, perfect, and we are going to clean that up very, very easily, and he's in 2 Fireball range as well now. So I'm going to go for the Skellies like this, Tesla up top, Electro Spirit behind, and that's going to clean up the Goblin gang as well. And yeah, we're in the flow state. He might MK the bridge on top of the archers. I could see that happening right here unless he gives up. Yeah, so there's the MK. I'm glad I didn't go for the fireball cycle yet. There's no need to rush. We have plenty of time. One thing that you can definitely just tell, like, you can tell a bad player will start rushing in this situation. Like, if you're not gonna fireball cycle right away, like, it's fine to defend and just take your time. This guy's gonna give up though with the zap on top of the king tower, and he's gonna hit the chicken emotes. But nice win against MK Bait right there. Good matchup too. Here we go, potentially the last game of the video here against Samir from the Indian Army. He's gonna go for the Hog Rider first play. We'll get a Tesla down for that. So it could be Hog Cycle, could be any version of Hog Rider. There's honestly always a bunch of different ones that could be played. I'm down to face some 2.6. I haven't faced that at all this push. So that's gonna clean up the cannon right there, and I'm kind of curious to see what version he's got. If it is a Hog Earthquake, things could get a little bit sketchy, especially with the Evo Cannon. I'm going to go for the Knight the back right here and just see how he wants to react. Does he have a Mighty Miner? He might have Mighty Miner version. I'm going to predict that. Let's go for this in the back and then to see how he wants to play. There's the Skellies. He could be hogging again soon, so I'm going to cycle my not my Larry's, my Archers. He goes for the Furnace in the middle. Huh, interesting. So that's fine with me. Furnace, Hog Rider, Cannon. Ooh, I'm going to shield right here to kill the Furnace and make sure the Archers can take out that Cannon too. And then I've got a Tesla whenever we hit 10 elixir. I'm just going to drop this off in the center. He probably has Earthquake if I had to make a prediction, so I'm going to set this, of course, out of Earthquake range and then see how he wants to play. So I'm guessing no Hog is going to come down into that Tesla, but you never know, honestly, these days. Sometimes people be dropping Hog Riders into that. I'm going to go Expo the left-hand side. I thought I just want to force out his defense. I can't speak right now. Does he not have Earthquake? I feel like he would have Earthquake that instantly. What a weird situation. Hold on a second. There's the Furnace. I can log and then Knight like this. Wait just a minute here. He's going to Hog Rider that probably, right? If I had to predict. No, he goes for the Cannon. Okay. So let's go Evo Archers the bridge. This is a really aggressive play. Pop the ability right here as well. Can he kill the Archers? I don't think so. Unless I'm crazy. That's on tower. Oh, yes. That is massive right there. The tower goes down to, what, 2895. We have a perfect start, and that is just the perfect example of how you can pressure without even using your Expo with the Heroic Knight being so good. You can just abuse the fact that it gets infinite value in single. So very good start. I'm guessing the opponent has Lightning as well, because if he had Earthquake, there's no way that he would not have placed that on the Expo right there whenever he played defense on it. So I'm gonna for sure predict the Lightning, but we'll see. You never know. Sometimes they just don't make the best plays ever. So I'm gonna go Knight like this. Let's go Archers as well. Skellies at the bridge for the Hog Rider. There's the Furnace. I'm just gonna Fireball the Furnace because it's an evolution. Honestly, I would love that to just die quickly. We can get the log on the tower and the Furnace as well, which is perfect and nice. We have a very good start. Already in like 30 seconds into double elixir as well, and I don't feel threatened. Let's go Archers like this right here. Let's get a Tesla down. I'm guessing he's gonna Lightning this Tesla. We'll see if he does. I'm pretty sure he has Lightning. Let's go Skellies for the Mighty Miner. No Lightning comes down. Okay. We'll go Electro Spirit up top right here. I can go log down low, and then I can just go for the Knight on top of the Furnace. Perfect defense again. No damage taken. We can go Tesla right here. We're back around to our evolution already on the next Tesla as well. So this is just perfect. Let's go for the Archers the back right now. Evo this time. And then he's going to probably go for a Mighty Miner sometime at the bridge if I had to make a prediction. He's going to go for the Cannon instead. Very interesting play. I'm going to go Knight to keep our Archer alive and, of course, distract that Furnace so the Archer can get more value. Let's go Log as well. Nice Log. He does have Lightning. I just don't agree with that Lightning even a slight bit. Let's go for the Expo on the left-hand side to force out some Elixir from him. He's probably going to go Hog Rider sometime soon. I'm going to go Electro Spirit, Skellies, and then, of course, Knight to block for the Cannon. Fireball as well. Try and catch him off guard if we can. That would be pretty awesome. He does get the Skellies down. Okay, that's completely fine. The Electro Spirit comes down too. Is he back to Mighty Miner? He is. So really good defense. I don't know how he got back to another Mighty Miner right there. That's kind of absurd. But let's go Archers the back, and then I've got my Evo Tesla for his Hog. Whenever he opts to go for that. So I'm going to drop that down right now just in case he goes for that. Predict a Cannon with my Skellies, or not my Skellies, my Electro Spirit rather. Hog comes down on the right-hand side. Let's get our Larrys down right now. I'm potentially expecting, I was going to say a Lightning. Let's Fireball. Oh my gosh, did I miss? Oh my gosh, Hunter. Bro, I might have just sold the game. That's the first misspell I think I've had all video, which is, you know, pretty impressive, actually. I'd be missing spells pretty often. Maybe a hog lightning coming down. Yeah, here comes the hog, and then there's the lightning as well. This could be a little sketchy. Let's go Tesla back up and then log as soon as possible. Thank goodness for triple elixir. That would have been really bad. And we're only up 500. Okay, I need to not choke this game. That was not good gameplay from me, obviously, with the fireball on my love life and whatnot. But I'm going to go for these skellies like this right here, and then just get our Tesla down right here, and then I can go log on the furnace, fireball it in a second whenever I get back to my fireball. Let's get the fireball down, knight to tank for the cannon. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and pop. Actually, I don't even need to shield. I was going to shield up, but I don't even need to because he's just going to lightning my tower. So I'm going to go for the Xbow on the left-hand side. Let's get our... Well, hold on. Let me think about this. Let's go Tesla, block the cannon potentially on this left-hand side. Knight 2. He does Mighty Miner. Let's go skellies like this. Let's go for the log and then evil archers as soon as I can. Furnace, please. Oh my gosh, that was really close to hitting my tower. I think we're fine. I need this to get a connection, please. The Xbow, that would be awesome. Let's get a Tesla down last second. He's broke, so I don't think he can do anything right here with his... like with his hog. So I'm going to go for the fireball one more time. Oh my gosh. Now we can get an Evo Tesla down. We're going to secure this victory and win this game. Whew, and that is going to do it for the ladder push right there. Hope you guys did enjoy the super long ladder push. If you did, I would really appreciate if you leave a subscription if you're new. And of course, like the video. That always helps me out, and hype it or whatever it's called. But yeah, enjoy the butch clip and have a great rest of your day, everyone. And yeah, peace.